Hey everyone, welcome back to third part of our Unity 6 tutorial series on making a Mario clone. In this video, we are going to bring our player to life by adding animations for idle, running, and jumping. If you missed parts 1 and 2, check out the links in the description to catch up. Let's dive right in. First, let's gather our assets. We'll need individual sprite images for each stage of our animations. In this case, idle, jump, and run cycles for our Mario character. I have provided link for these textures in the description. Let's import these into our Unity. We will create a new folder in our Assets panel named Textures and simply drag and drop our sprite images into this folder. Next, we will drag the idle sprite onto our player sprite. If the player sprite now appears larger, we'll adjust its dimensions to match the game's requirements. After that, navigate to the box collider and reset it to ensure it resizes properly to fit the updated sprite. Now, click the play button to preview how our new sprite for the player looks. It seems good to me. Next, stop the play mode. It's time to create some animations for our player. First, navigate to the Assets folder and create a new folder named Animations. Open the folder. If you don't see the Animations tab, go to the Window menu and under Animations, select Animation Window. With our player selected, click the Create button. Navigate to the Animations folder we just created, name the new animation Idle and click Save. Next, navigate to the Textures folder. Drag the project window to the right side so we can view both the animation and project tabs simultaneously. Now, drag your idle sprite frame into the animation timeline. Leave some space and then drag the same sprite frame again to place it further along the timeline. This will create a smooth idle animation for our player. To preview the animation, hit the play button. You will see your character in its idle state. Now, click the drop-down menu in the animation window and select Create New Clip. Name the new clip something like Run and click Save. Drag your idle sprite to the start of the timeline. Leave some space and then drag the run sprite onto the timeline. Leave some space again and drag the idle sprite back. This will create a smooth running animation for our player. Adjust the spacing between the frames to control the speed of the animation. Once you're happy with the running animation, let's create another clip for our jump animation. Name your clip Jump and click Save. Next, drag your jump sprite onto the timeline. Leave some space and then drag the same sprite again into the timeline. This will create a simple jump animation for our player. Now select your player and go to the inspector. You should see the animator component attached to your player. Tick the animator component to enable it and let's start creating some animation transitions. Go to the Animator tab. In the Animator tab, you will see the three animations we just created: idle, run, and jump. The idle state is the default, indicated by its yellow color. Right-click on the idle state, select Make Transition and connect it to the run state. Next, right-click on the run state. Select Make Transition and connect it to the jump state. Then, from the idle state, create another transition to the jump state. Now, create the opposite transitions from run to idle, from jump to run, and from jump to idle. In the animator, first add two Boolean parameters, running and jumping. For all transitions, make sure to uncheck the #exit time option to allow instant transitions based on the specified conditions. For the transition from idle to run, set the condition to running being true. For the transition from jump to run, set the condition to jumping being false and running being true. For the transition from jump to idle, ensure both jumping and running are false. Finally, for the transition from idle to jump, set the conditions so that running is false and jumping is true. This setup will ensure smooth and accurate animation transitions based on the player's state. Now navigate to our player movement script in the scripts folder. Open the script. At the top of your script, declare a private variable of type Animator and name it Animator. In the start function, initialize this variable by getting the Animator component from the player object. Inside the update function, we'll use Animator parameters based on player input. If the player is grounded and the horizontal input is not 0, set running to true. Otherwise, set it to false. Save your script and return to Unity. And we have an error in our script. Okay, so we have to write a capital A in Animator, not a small a. My bad. Now save your script and you are good to go. Now just hit play button, and as you can see, the player is playing the animation pretty well. We can jump and walk with animation. Congratulations! You successfully added animations to your game. This is a crucial step in making your game visually engaging. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends, and comment below if you encounter any problems. Have a great day.